There are no vital or existential U.S. interests in the Middle East, unquote. Mr. Colby, to your understanding, does that reflect the president's policy in the Middle East?
Senator, I think that the president has made clear that we do have really important interests in the Middle East.
Does Mr. Domeno's policy pronouncement reflect your own views?
Senator, no, I wouldn't. He does not speak for me, and I think I have a number of views that differ materially from his, from what I understand, just in public reporting.
Another policy advisor is Mr. Andrew Byers. He's an advisor on Southeast Asia. He believes that thinking about communist China through the lens of deterrence is wrong. He thinks maybe we should give up what he calls, quote, belligerent policies toward China and see if they will reciprocate. He apparently thinks pressing Beijing on trade is a bad idea. So, Mr. Colby, does that reflect the president's policy, our President Trump's policy on China, in your view?
It does not, Senator, and I would say that it does not reflect mine. I mean, as I think Senator Banks and the Vice President kindly mentioned, I wrote a book really focused on the lens of deterrence. And of course, as the Vice President, I think, rightly mentioned, we also need to be thinking about the economic dimension. And of course, the administration's already taking measures in that direction. So I have it seems, again, I'm not intimately familiar with this work, but it seems like a quite different perspective than my own.
And I do understand that you've made no determination as to whether Mr. Domeno and or Mr. Byers will be retained in those positions.
Sir, as part of not presuming, my understanding is that I should not be even sort of thinking in that way. Senator, what I would say is that if confirmed, obviously, I would be only one person in a chain, including, of course, the Secretary of Defense, the Presidential Personnel Office, and ultimately the President, the Vice President, and so forth. But what I would commit to you is that anybody in my organization, if I'm confirmed, should be in line with the President's agenda, including the issues that you mentioned.
Very well.
Yeah.
And we're just listening in here to the Senate nomination hearing for Elbridge. Colby, again, President Donald Trump's pick for Undersecretary of Defense for Policy. And we're going to be heading over to a different live event here. But if you are interested in watching this, we are working to get another stream of this up on our YouTube channel. If you head to Live Now Fox, not yet up. However, once we do have that up, if you'd like to watch uninterrupted, we'll share a QR code with you so that you are able to do so. We're going to go away for a 2-minute break. On the other side, though, heading out to this live House Transportation Subcommittee hearing called America Builds Air Traffic Control System Infrastructure and Staffing. That's next.